Second setup for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Goff, and that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set, ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs.
The ball carrier.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Three.
No gain on the play.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain. Yet again. And now it's third down. Once again, it's Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Yellow. Set, hut. Black, 95. Blaster, 6. Hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's going to uncork one. Looking for Wicks. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
22 needle, green jack. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Throwing is Love. That's hard. And he will score. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Brendan McManus to kick off for
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard
He's usually
line.
such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tonight. White 20. What's that?
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
On 4th down, Goff, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Drill, 52, 43 rail, set cut.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Yards on the play. And the Packers first down.
Now Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 23.
They'll run with Jacobs. The ball comes out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Oh, a loose football. And the Lions have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That'll be intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, tonight. 180. Turbo set.
Goff in the pistol. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go, set. 60 red. 60
Play
red.
clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Here we go.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Mega. Ready. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got it at the 7. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ready, ready.
Here's Love. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On the ready.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Hut, hut.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Lions nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
What's that?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. The clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. Carl Brooks getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
Go! Maverick!
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first half.
He's going to look downfield once again. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah! What do you think?
A first carry now. This is Williams. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, 28 yards. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Ready?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Drill. 50. Watch out now. 50.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Okay.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
50.
Now Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
White. Green Jack. Blaster. 6. 10.
Here's Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Down, set.
Here's Jacobs. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Set, hut. 33. Strike it. Strike it. Hut, hut.
One more time with Jacobs. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Six, mega. Set, go.
Love, this is third and goal. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go. What do you think?
Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Kill!
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, kill! 47! What do you think?
Here's Prescott. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now Prescott going to change the play.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. This time the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Packers 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
60 red. 60 red.
Love looking to throw it. That is caught. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Again, it's Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black shot. 10 black. Green jack. Smash. Red.
Love now. That's taken in by Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 34 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
13. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. What do you think?
Off the play fake, Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Aubrey now for the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Cowboys 20, Packers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
50, green. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Final play of the half, Love. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Green Jack. Set. Black 40. Drill green. Set.
A final shot before break. Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Throwing. Love. In trouble, and he's taken down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes again. And down to the 16-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
Shoves him aside. And still fighting. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that will put them on top here in the third.
Cowboys 20. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
And the Packers
Set, go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Love wants to shift things around.
Yellow, zoom. Hut, go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
On the ball.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 6.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And some room to maneuver through the middle of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 5. 123 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Claw, 10. Set. Yellow, 43. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Romeo Doubs from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to add on to that lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 8.
Cowboys 20. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Play action now. Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing, Prescott. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah!
And again, it's Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Packers 28, Cowboys 26. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
So
Cowboys.
after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
A gain of 2. Brings up
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Ready.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
On the set.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Black shot.
It's a gain of 10.
Ready.
Now Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 49 yards. And the Packers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. McManus now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Packers 35, Cowboys 26. Brendan McManus to kick off for
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it. But they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Love looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 61 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Love throwing for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Packers 41, Cowboys 26. Brendan McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. He's got Pickens complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. And Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Now Dak. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's second down.
Here we go. Waiting.
Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
We'll set up for the 2-point.
Love throwing for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Cowboys 26. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yeah, here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And now on is the field goal unit. And boy, this is speculative at best, crazy at worst.
Long attempt.
And why the field goal team is still out there is beyond me. Time to reconsider after the delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.